This past October, we were invited to Nunavik, the Arctic peninsula of northern Quebec, by David Elliott, the head of Arctic Missions Outreach. When we flew out early on that mid-October morning, we all had great anticipation, for none of us had ever been to the Arctic or knew what to expect. All we had was a word from God to go. On our third day of traveling since we left home and 6 airports, we finally made it.
Very windy right now. Oh, it is freezing right now. That he may run that read it. Said, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. From village to village. But he also wants you to know that that he considers you an elder and a leader.
Many people were having visions of eagles, and even that the gifts that they gave us had eagles on them. We knew it was a prophetic confirmation of Eagle Worldwide's destiny in the Arctic. Russ Croker, a friend of the ministry, had been there for several months. He was putting together a video network in the Arctic while we were there.
The Lord is moving in a mighty way, and we're really happy to see television be part of what God is doing in the Arctic. It's been a real thrill to see the response of the people and the hunger for Jesus in Quactac.
Why don't you tell them just really quick what you've done with television here for this conference?
Well, for the first time in the Arctic, we actually ran 1,000 feet of new cable from the church here to the co-op, which is over there 1,000 feet away. And that has allowed us to put really clear pictures on the cable, clearer than anything that's received by satellite. And the result is that people are responding. They're seeing just like live presentations in their living room of what's happening in the church. And also it's drawing technical people in who want to play with the machines and learn how to operate the cable television equipment. So that's been a double blessing.
Awesome.
You know, there's people that's been healed, you know, through the cable television.
Yeah.
And people that are sitting in their living rooms are now being able now to see what God is doing. And everybody's been invited through the cable system, and people are responding. And even the young people have been coming out every night. The church is just so full with people, and people's hearts are as one now.
We had a lot of trouble-making kids that came the first night. But after God started moving in their heart, we saw the kids actually calm down, and there's been a change in the children of this town as a result of coming to church, not just to play, but when they got touched by the Holy Spirit, to worship.
Hey, do you know where the walrus went? There was a walrus. Down by the beach, no? Okay. Well, it looks like they captured the walrus, and they're going to bring it to shore, and we're going to get
Are they going to eat it? Are they going to eat it?
They're probably going to eat it eventually.
Walrus, apparently. It's been running. There's Jeanette. She's a trooper.
My heels, if you please.
in her heels. What's going on?
Oh, Well, right now they just called us. Johnny, who's the mayor of the town, and really involved in the church, called us down here because they just got a walrus and took us to their hunting lodge and showed us where they shoot from. And now they're going to bring them up on shore.
Well, here we are at Quactac Christian Fellowship, and it's been really great to be here. We leave today after the conference. Had 5 services a day, but the people are just so hungry for the Lord. And you know, Bobby Deere here and his wife Eva. Eva's the pastor, and it's just been really wonderful to be here.
What an awesome experience we had in the small village of Quactac. But we couldn't stay. We had yet another appointment to the north in the town of Saluit. We were excited to see what God would do next. The town of Saluit is located in the north part of Nunavik. It is home to 1,200 Inuit. About 80% of the population is actually children. We weren't exactly sure what to expect at the Davidic Worship Conference, but we knew that God was doing something. We weren't exactly prepared for what He did in Saluit.
Stand up right in your seat, right where you're at. If you want to receive Jesus as your Lord